Hey guys, it's me again. It's your boy Stare, aka the highest scorer ever in this league in a single week. Think about it. And I just came on here to talk my shit, because my squad has now run 4 in a row. Yes, that is right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we play Andy. No shade to my brother. Love you to death, bro. But you're gonna be victim number 5. Also, I just like to throw a special shout out because at the beginning of the season, our power rankings expert, Elijah Taylor, said that I had the worst team in the league, and now we have the same record. It just warms my heart. I'm really excited. This trade deadline is coming down. If anybody wants to bust a trade, I'm willing, as long as we're not trying to do that Frank stuff, because that's shenanigans. Frank, you should be disappointed in yourself. And shouts to all the underdogs. Shouts to Tommy getting his first dub, AJ getting his first dub. It makes the battle for last place a little more interesting to view from the outside. Shouts to JP trying to, salvage the season. And hey, shouts to Greg. So all the OGs from the, that other league that we used to be part of, shouts to you. And most importantly, shouts to Commissioner Skiggy. You're doing a damn thing. You're doing a great job. And as always in these videos, I gotta throw some hate towards Kyle. Kyle, now that you lost Jamar Chase, yeah. Elijah, that was definitely some BS. Like, literally anything perfect that could happen for him happened, but he's gonna catch, probably 2 L's going into the playoffs. He might come down. Like I said, the rearview mirror objects always appear closer than they actually are, but we there. Best believe, we there.
All right, guys, that was Alistair McLean. He just won his 4th match in a row this week. I play him in a couple weeks, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to tell you guys week by week. But let's go into the recap from last week. We had the 12th man versus Turn 2 Pinero. The 12th man goes down to Turn 2 Pinero 106-89.
You guys got problems. I love my team. Fuck you guys.
Point 3. Pretty crazy matchup. 12th man, you got to turn it around for next week. You play against somebody with the same record as you, so good luck with that. We got Average Joes versus Tuanon. Tuanon's been doing his thing, man. Like, Greg's little brother, Caesar, he had 142.18 versus Average Joe's 81.2. You're just moving up the rankings. I mean, with the trade you made with Frank, I only see upsides from your team from now. Then we have Tommy. Tommy finally getting his first win of the season, taking down Show Me Them TDs 87.32 to Nikolai's 81.2. I mean, Tommy, that's probably the highest score, one of the highest scores you had this year. But, I mean, your running backs just ain't cutting it, bro. Next we had Collar University versus Ben Affleck. I play against Ben Affleck this week, and Ben Affleck won this game against Andy Augustine, Collar University. Not really much Andy could have done. He chose the right people. The rest of the team just didn't show up. Team Pinero, I'm not going to say I'm hating on you for making the trade you did, but if you did keep the trade or keep the player that you traded away, you would have won your matchup, because you basically lost your game to Alistair 121 to Alistair's 150, and that makes Love Hurts this week's highest score. The craziest part about that, the player you traded away, AJ Brown, scored 36 points. You lost to Alistair by less than 36 points, which means you probably would have got paid this week, but you didn't. You made the mistake. I don't know why you was just so thirsty to get Jets on your teams, but Jets, Jets, that's what we say. AJ, clever name, I see you. You had the 2nd highest score of the week. You got your first win of the season. You took down Team Faison. You scored 148.24 to Team Faison's 104.26. Pretty crazy matchup. I seen your team going up from here. I mean, Kyler Murray was a good pick. I don't know why you don't think he is. Justin Herbert has not been playing that well. But you like who you like, so I guess you roll with it. Next we have I'm Sorry Miss Jackson taking his second L in a row, losing to undefeated Fresh Prince of Hilaire, 111.42 to I'm Sorry Miss Jackson, 102.82. I mean, right now Kyle's team might have had the Eagles' schedule in real life because he keeps winning. But I mean, I don't know if it's beginner's luck, but I think his team is actually really good. But we're going to go right into Week 9's recap. Week 9, we got a couple matchups that are key and crucial to solidifying playoff spots. Honestly, Ben Affleck plays against the 12th man. Right now, we got even projections, and we have the same record, so I'll probably give that the game of the week. Next, we have Tuanon versus Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson looks to try to get his second win of the season versus a good Tuanon team with a couple now new key weapons. Trade deadline in NFL was kind of crazy, so we'll see how that goes. Kind of looks like it played out for Tuanon's team, honestly. Next, we got Team Pinero versus Show Me Them TDs. I think this is going to probably be the lowest scoring game of the week. I'm predicting Nikolai to win that one just because JP beat me last week, and I'm just a little salty. But see how it goes. JP's squad is really... The bye is going to hurt him. This week's NFL's biggest bye. We got 6 teams on the bye. And JP's projected score right now is about 78. I mean, I want to see who he drops because I'm going to be like a shark in them waivers, bro. Next thing we have is I'm Sorry Miss Jackson versus Team Faison. We have flipped schedules right here, flipped records. Elijah Taylor is 5-3. Team Faison is 3-5. I mean, I want Elijah to win this one. I also want Team Faison to win this one, but it's best if the losers stay at the bottom and the winners stay at the top. It makes the playoffs a lot more easier to decide. Next, we have Alistair on a hot streak versus Andy. As he said in the video, Kyle University versus Love Hurts. We'll see what really hurts after this because Andy got a couple Eagles on his team. Alistair got a couple Eagles on his team. Good pickup with Joshua Palmer, I guess. I mean, Joshua Palmer's been passed around to 3 different teams like, you know, a dirty whore on a Sunday. I mean, I don't know how that's going to work out. But next thing we have is Fresh Prince of Hilaire, Mr. Undefeated, versus his Madden rival. It's not really a rival when you're like 17-0, but versus Frank Pinero. Let's see if Frank could take the top off this one. Hopefully Frank does have a good game because I hate to see your team goes down like that. And then we have Team Cardona. Right now, Team Cardona is hot, getting his first win of the season. He's going to go up against Average Joe's. Couple key things that I want to point out before I go into the whole sploof of everything. We have one undefeated team. We have 2 teams with 1-7. We got a bunch of people that are vying to get into that top 7 playoff spot. Right now, Kyle could probably lose every other game of the season and still make the playoffs. He's 100% chance of making the playoffs. We got two teams with above 90 rating of getting in. The rest of the teams are 80 and above. Alistair Prius seems pretty hot right now. He has 80% chance. It's crazy how Tristan Thompson has one of the highest scores against his team. I'm wearing my motorcycle helmet today because still it was too cold to ride. But we are going to go into the next phase of this whole thing. I'm going to be talking about what is supposed to be happening for the rest of the season. We have NFL. Well, we have the fantasy football trade deadline coming up in November 16th. So, I mean, you guys going to make your trades, go ahead, do so before November 16th. As soon as the playoffs starts, if you are not in the playoffs, stay out the waivers. I mean, I'm just saying that from now. I'm going to be reiterating that for every week from now. But if you're not in the playoffs, stay out the waivers. I will literally take that person off your squad and you'll have to figure it out. There's no consolation prize. There's no consolation bracket or bet. If you guys want to make bets on the side, stay out of waivers, do your thing. But we have the biggest bye week of the season, and then we're going to go into the rest of the season. We're finding the second half. We'll see how everything goes. Peace out.